Oh my gosh. It worked! Hello Luiginoids, this is LuigiXRules playing the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Randomizer. In the last episode, we explored a bunch and we found the bomb bag. Which, I don't know if this is going to be in the logic, but, I figured that, oh hey, I can finally, wow, there's some really good stuff in here. Okay. So yeah, in the last episode, we found the bomb bag, and I said I was going to start off in Lanayru, but first I wanted to see, if I could use, because I know that I've used the bombs as a projectile in the past. And yes, I actually was able to use the bombs as a projectile there, so that was awesome. Wow, there's good stuff in here. First I'm gonna buy the wooden shield, which is, I did put on the tracker, right here, because I knew that it was part of it, and now we reset. There are 3 different items you get that are 100 rupees each. Ooh, a heart medal, that's actually quite useful. That'll increase the chances of finding hearts. This might be the first few things we're fitting into our adventure pouch. But, most importantly, if you remember from the last episode, we saw a gossip stone that said that the 3rd 100 rupee item is the claw shots. This is, I think, tied with, according to my calculations, tied with the bomb bag in terms of most things that it allows us to unlock. And conveniently, those things are also in Lanayru. And then I think this cost 50, so might as well. Sure. How many do we have now? 41. Oh yeah, that's right, I did collect another gratitude crystal that I forgot to in the last episode. I think I forgot to. Actually, there's quite a few more gratitude crystals we can collect now, but I probably won't collect those until we get closer to being able to gain the rewards. Actually, that should be... No, I need the beetle in order to collect all of them, so maybe once I get the beetle, I'll go ahead and grab those. Now that we have the claw shots, not only will I not have to try and use that crazy trick in order to hit the bell. Honestly, I'm not even sure if that's in the logic, but it worked. Anyway, now that we've done that, that is going to really help, especially in Lanayru, funnily enough, so I'm gonna head over there right now. So we didn't get to explore this place much last time because, well, obviously it ended, the run ended prematurely, but let me tell you that the claw shots are very useful for this place. You can actually skip the caves altogether, although there are a couple of chests that are available there. But claw shots, you can hook onto these targets, which there's a lot of these around Lanayru, so that's going to be very useful. Down that way is something useful, but might as well try just going around this way. Now I don't know that we can do everything here yet. I don't care about you. I'm not gonna upgrade any potions, likely. But there is a chest up here that you can get after you get the claw shots, so might as well grab it real quick. It's going to be the first chest of the episode yeah, first chest, not first item, but it's the next red rupee. We are finding a lot of these. It's probably because I think I forgot to turn Rupors on. Whoops, but anyway. Anyway, there's another goddess cube there. Goddess cube randomizer, however, is not on, so it doesn't really matter. Gotta go through the mines, because there are a couple of items to find down here. Let me tell you, one thing I've been doing recently is I've really been appreciating the soundtrack of this game a lot more. Battle theme is nothing remarkable, but a lot of the other songs are pretty good. And, let's first of all, and then there's the dynamic of this place. Well, there's two different variations of the songs. Played this game, as I've said, played this game first time, Skyward Sword HD. So I'm glad that they came out with that. And I love all the unique items that are in this game. Alright, that's another key piece. Need 3 more of those before we can access the Earth Temple. But, yeah, now we can get onto the new stuff that we haven't shown, and maybe even some more dialogue then, but first I gotta get to it real quick. One cool thing that you can actually do with the bomb bag in this game is, well, first of all, picking up a bomb flower will immediately put your bomb things, and that's because, oh, hang on, I have to sit through this. That's because press B on bomb flower things to store the bombs. That is, like, such a cool iteration of it. I love that. There aren't actually bomb bag upgrades in this game. There's one single bomb bag, and then there's some smaller bomb bags. I forget if this is the run where I picked up the smaller bomb bags, but anyway, now that we have the bomb bag, we can actually grab these things. Can't remember if I can reach this one. This is the important one right here, because there's a chest behind it. As you can see, there's a bit of a crawl space there. And I think there's gonna be, yeah, a couple of splobs. But most importantly, a gold rupee, okay. Can't do much with that, but, well, I guess no, I take that back. I believe I saw another fairly useful item inside of Beetle's shop. Actually, I believe I saw several. I think there was a song in there, which honestly, unless it's the Ballad of the Goddess song's not going to be too useful because the other 4 songs open up trials, which I disabled trials for this run. They're still bad? I thought I still heard bad. Anyway, new territory. Got these electro guys. Not electrode guys, hope I can say that. Electro guys that electrocute you, and you can throw bombs and then kill them eventually, and then you can grab their hearts. Uh-oh, ran out of stamina. Alright, gotta kill them first or else they'll be very annoying later. Oh, can't get that. No! Ooh, just barely made it. Good job, Link. And then we have this area over here. We have slime. Chew. Sorry. And I'm gonna prematurely push this minecart because we are going to need it later. I wonder, this is stuff I haven't shown off on this channel yet, so should I, like, continue just showing it like this, or not? Facing right now. Oh, hello. You might have seen another chest you could have gotten in there. Just had to restock with bombs, which you can do here instead of having to go out and buy them from Rupin, who is the person that we bought our shield from in the first randomizer. So for this section, you have to throw a couple bombs down that way so that I can hit that time stone. Slingshot or beetle probably also works to hit that time stone. Luckily the bomb bag's still here. Hello. Oh, I forgot to equip my shield. Sadly, I can't go to the top row without doing those shenanigans. Alright, but no, you guys are annoying. There we go. Got him. Then we have more of those ancient flowers. What do you say? I don't see any human. I don't see many humans around here. Are you interested in the time shift zones? What? I'm able to confirm that a time shift is a good. Oh, okay. Yes. Those time shift stones are these things. Shift time if you didn't know. So now we're in the past. Wow. 2 seconds. There we go, got him. Lost a lot of health down here. Let's see what's in here though. And here is Bloopy. Not too many of those in the randomizer, so I didn't bother putting them. I've already explained that though. So cool that we are getting to explore Lanayru some more. It's a pretty cool area actually. Now that I've activated that time shift stone, this minecart down here is able to work. And then once we pass this door, we get into the heart of Lanayru. The open desert. It's going to have a cutscene. Nehru Desert. This is the big part of Lanayru. And it is pretty open. Normally you'd get the hook beetle here, which we did not ever obtain. And we actually do want to destroy this rock because a bit of a cliff there. So if we hit this time shift stone, it's going to switch and open up more, including these vines over here. And with those vines, you can grab more ancient flowers. I don't know why I keep grabbing them. I guess just in case. There's actually a very useful item you can get here. Very useful treasure that actually requires the bug net. There's not too many treasures like that, but there is one here. And it's sadly useful for a couple different things. Okay, so the first thing... Oh, we didn't ever talk to that guy on the surface, did we? Alright, so we can't get that yet, unfortunately. Which will actually open up 2 things. Or it'll give us 2 rewards. But, first of all, we got a silver. We're gonna have to make a trip back to the surface soon anyway. Maybe that's a good idea. Next bird statue I see, I'll just go back to the surface. Now normally you'd have to go around in a bit of a weird loop. But, you have to loop all the way around in order to get, well, all the way around to this other side. But that requires the hook beetle, and we don't have that yet. So instead we can just do that to get over here. And then you can grab this chest up here, which this is one of the nodes, I don't remember. Oh, that is the Stone of Trials. Now we can, that's what that thing was, in case you were wondering. Now we can access the Sky Keep. I can't remember if I disabled Sky Keep. Hopefully I did, but anyway, I think I'm gonna go back to the surface now. Off screen them. They can't actually charge at you if they're off screen. I don't remember which node this is, but yeah, we have that. Then there's a special there's a mini dungeon in here, but I'm not gonna take that on just yet. I think I'm actually going to return to the surface real quick, or I guess no, return to the sky. Whoops. So first off, actually really close to that island is and Oriole is right up there. Fairly close to that is this island over here that we can dive for and talk to this sad man. What am I going to do? It's no use. It's all over. What's wrong? You see, the party wheel I pinned to my back flew off the island and fell down somewhere below the clouds. Without my party wheel, there's just no way I can make this island a place where people come to have fun. What can I do? It fell down below the clouds, so I guess I should just give up on it. Well, why don't you look for it? How am I supposed to look to go get something that fell below the clouds? That's impossible! Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate the item this person seeks. And we already know where it is, but sure, might as well. And now, ta-da, we have a side quest dowsing spot. It would be amazing if someone were to find it. Just think of the smiles on the children's faces. I'm not getting my hopes up, though. And now we can go grab the party wheel, but there's stuff in Skyloft I think I can do now. Hooray, now that I have claw shots, I don't have to do that crazy bomb stuff to hit the bell. Alright, what to buy first? First, I guess we should see what song this is. Ferrous Courage? No, that's not important. That's one of the trial songs. So can we afford this? This is the spy. Oh, we can't actually afford that yet. Okay, well. Alright, might as well get the Ferrous Courage then, just to mark it off. I believe that is. This one is Ferrous Courage. It's probably not too important as it says. I actually turned on. There's actually several different options you can turn on to see what those song things can say. Now I'm curious as of what the item after that is. I think that it costs like 600 rupees, so I think it is obtainable in this. Oh, it looks like it's just rupees. So how many rupees is this 1,000 rupee item? It's a red rupee. Yeah, there's just a single rupee icon that demonstrates all the different types of rupees. Silver rupee for 600. There might actually be an item behind that, but again, purchases over only purchases up to 1,000 have been considered for this. Okay, well, I guess I'll meet you back in Lanayru. Alright, back here with the ability to douse. Switch to dowsing targets to this. Whoa, I don't know where it's going. As you can see, it's right here. Then it finds that this is it. We can call it a scrap shop robot, which is open from the beginning. I did turn these side quests on. It's actually possible to turn these side quests off. I decided to leave them on. That's why I got the Kina thing, but that might qualify as a long side quest. I don't know. Maybe the Kina's crystals are still in the logic then. So, carry this thing? Okay, you just sit tight and stay out of the way. Stay out of my way, Master Short Pants. Bzzzt. This robot doesn't like us very much. I'll be waiting for you in the sky, so don't take too long, Vert. Yep, there he goes. Master, I suggest that we head back to the sky and return this party wheel to its owner as soon as possible. By that you mean, and if by that you mean explore Lanayru some more, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Huge open area with a lot of chests in it. So let's get started here. You're gonna come over this way. Not gonna go into the nodes just yet. Especially that one, because I'm pretty sure. Oh gosh, we didn't despawn! Okay. Especially since I believe one of them requires the hook beetle, which we do not have yet. In fact, I think it was that one right there. Then there's another one that has a chest that requires the stamina potion, which I believe does not open up until after we... Oh yeah, and if you look at the map here, you'll see there's a bunch of sand everywhere, but we are actually able to stand in certain parts of it, which become available once you do specific tasks that I probably will not be doing. Oh. Now we have this way to go. Gotta be careful of electro chews. Then right by the chest there is a huge one. Yeah, it's split up a lot of times. Seeing how there's after coming out like that. But anyway, hey, we have this chest over here. Oh, it's a tumbleweed. Those are actually the item you can get using the beetle, or using the bug net. Now I could go across those things right there, those claw shot things, because in this game you get the double claw shots, no single claw shots. But and oddly you actually do not get the claw shots from a dungeon. You get them from one of the trials, which is kind of weird if you ask me, but you don't actually need to go that way because it's just a goddess cube that you can see over there. And those are not in this randomizing. I think I should be able to... This part is not completely safe, but I think I can run across there. And now we're kind of going in a backwards order. But whatever. There's another trial here, which we can actually finish, but I don't know if it's worth it without... I guess I could, though. Probably not too worth it without the special item or something. So, this is a goddess plume that is a special treasure. I don't even know what that unlocks. You know what? Sure, let's enter this. This should be lightning node, I believe. Sadly, I have to do some upright toggle shenanigans in order to reach it. But whatever. We can come on over this way. There's a couple chests you can get in here. This is the shorter of the two nodes. Or, there's technically 3 different switches you need to hit, but this is the shorter one. And then we can blow this up. Actually, I can probably just use the claw shots to hit this. And then you have to hear the music change to this. There's a couple chests in here. Is the main reason I'm coming in here. First of which is going to be back here. Electro. Stop. Why did you stop locking on? Yeah, sometimes or just stops locking on. Anyway, a couple chests we can get in here. Evil crystal, that's also a pretty rare treasure. Not too many enemies can drop that. Then there's another one right here. There we go. Once I didn't automatically stop. Oh yes, we got the next wallet upgrade. That would be this one. Right there. Now we can hold 1,000 rupees. Which is great. Rupees I do not think wallet capacity should be a problem for the rest of the series. With that, unless you find like an absolute ton of gold rupees in a row or something. Oh, whoops. Things go electric once in a while. You can never tell when that's going to be. As you can see. Get in there. Get that charge bug thing in there. Then that'll open up, and then you can insert your sword, and then turn it, and then push it in, and that activates it. We'll need to activate all 3 of these things in order to open up the Lanayru mining facility. But we can't exactly open it up until we get the hook beetle. So not the most useful thing right now, but is required eventually, and we can get 2 of the chests, so might as well. Now I'm just going to ignore the rest of these guys. There is another chest again in here, but you actually cannot get it until we get... As far as I know, it actually requires a stamina potion in order to grab, which we can't even get stamina potions until after we beat Lanayru Mining Facility anyway. So I guess we'll continue counterclockwise, and hopefully this is the counterclockwise. That base right there is where we're going to be turning in the nodes. Or is why we need to activate those little things that are called nodes for some reason. There's not a chest in here, but the water node is, so might as well grab that. And I think, if I remember correctly, around here, if we step right here... Master, LuigiX calling 2. I have information to report. I can confirm that you will not be consumed by the sink sand in this current position. I suggest verifying your location on the map. Readings indicate that there is a submerged path beneath the sink sand. It is possible to walk along a route above this path without submerging completely into the sink sand. Simulations suggest that placing beacons to mark a safe route along these paths before proceeding would significantly reduce risk. I recommend placing multiple beacons. Beacons are something I haven't been using yet. It's mostly to mark off stuff that you want to get later but can't get right now. Basically... Oh, whoops, that's sink sand. Basically, at this point you would have an updated map that has this entire circle. You can kind of see like broken up circles. Basically the circles and lines would be connected. So now I'm gonna go over to the water node. Oh, I actually sank into the sink sand. And when that happens, you get reset to the last solid ground you were on. How do I get out of here? Alright. Open up this. As you can see, there's a time shift stone in there. Open that up. And then we can go ahead and open up these other ones as well. Behind this one is the next node. Here. Just do the same thing we did with the last one, and then there's the water one. The other one is the fire one. We can't grab that yet. And, as you'll see, it's on the left side. You'll want to remember those locations for later. Now, the question is, do you think there's a place... I mean, obviously there's a hookshot target there for a reason. There's gotta be a safe way to get there. Or, I'm sorry, claw shot target. There. Got it. Now you can go back to this section. This is over in the first part of the Lanayru Desert. A couple of chests we can get here. I'm still not 100% sure if these claw shots were... Oh, you know what? We can actually get that spiral charge now that we have a bigger wallet. That's great. I wonder if that wasn't the logic then. But anyway, now that we have claw shots, we can grab this tiny little chest on this little platform. More gratitude crystals. Okay. That will be useful. I believe I set all gratitude crystal rewards. There's like 6. Well, actually, there might only be 5 more of those in the entire game, so not too many of those left to go. And then back a little further down the route, we kind of skipped over a lot by taking that little shortcut earlier. So we gotta first figure out where the chest is. I believe there's a... Oh yeah, there's also digging spots around here. You have the magma mitts at this point. These things contain like rupees, sometimes they can contain hearts. Or wait, I guess digging mitts, not magma mitts, but... Yeah, there's this chest that we can grab. See if it's anything useful. Oh, rupee metal, that'll make grinding for rupees a lot easier. And then I believe the big part of being up here that does indeed require the bomb bag is putting a bomb into this hole, which is important for reasons you will be seeing. I believe that blew up the rock in there, so now we need to throw another one. And then activate it. The important thing here is that there are a couple of these guys to knock out. Help! A couple of these guys. Knocking them out of bounds. You have to kill them, and knocking them out of bounds does luckily count as killing them. I've actually missed that guy before because of the blip. Now all the cages are opening. I don't know how they managed to program that, but they did. Hello there, scared man. Thank you, sir. If you hadn't come along, they would have sucked all the electricity out of me, Boom. Oh, look at that, sir. You have a beetle. It appears to be an older model of Lanayru fabrication. Thanks for saving me. I will upgrade that for you, sir. Give it here for a second. Give it here for a second, Plume. We don't actually have the beetle yet, but he'll quote-unquote upgrade it anyway, and give us the other rupee medal. He's added pincer modifications, which is what it would normally do. Now, I believe, other than, I guess we could go to the fire node, but I'm going to say that that's pretty much everything we can do here. I'll try waiting for both beetles. We actually do need to find both beetles in order to grab that item, but I'm going to wait on that. We do have a save point right by it, so we can, anytime we come back to Lanayru, we can just warp there. Oh yeah, and I believe in the last episode I said there wasn't actually anything we could do in Lanayru. No. Oh, or in Eldin, but I thought about it some more, and I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I think there are a couple more things we can do in Eldin with the bomb bag. More than I originally thought, at least. Do we have the fire shield earrings yet? Probably not. Hey, this is another save point. Let me go ahead and activate this too. And then there's a claw shot target. Not sure if that's too far away. Alright, got it. Sweet. Create this shortcut. And then there's a whole like path that we can take near the start on that ledge where I grip shotted onto first, and then if you remember at the beginning of Lanayru, there was this place where I grip shotted up to get a chest that would take us to an area. And I mentioned that it could skip the caves. Well, this is how it would let you skip the caves, because well, this is Lenairu Caves. Normally you'd come from, I believe, that direction. Head is Lanayru Mine. Yeah, this is the start of the area over here. Then you'd fall down, and then there's that area up here. There's actually a key outside of the dungeon, which is the only time that's done in this game. And there's two things you can get here. You can see that chest over there, but there's also this guy. I almost never get visitors. My name is Goro, and I am researching the legend of the 3 dragons, one of which is said to live here. At first glance, it would seem that there's nothing in this area, but I know there is something here. I'll just keep looking. So your name is LuigiXRules. I see. Not the easiest name to say, is it? How about you, LuigiXRules? Why are you here? You're looking for a sacred flame. That sounds like something I've heard of before, but maybe not. Sweet Goro, I remember now. I read something about it in the ancient scrolls that spoke of the Lanayru Sand Sea. I do not remember all the details, but you can get to the Lanayru Sand Sea if you just go straight through here. And up there, the Great Sand Sea, that'll be an important place later on. If you want to get to the Lanayru Sand Sea, you are going to need this key. And by key, he means gold rupee, yay! Good luck to you. Getting close to performing that spiral charge, which is useful. And then there's also a chest in here. I think there was like a heart piece behind this. Oh, okay. That's right, I didn't randomize the small keys, so I didn't think about this. Um, we have the Lenairu Caves Key. I forget if there was going to be a recolor of it or not. Honestly, I think I might just leave it as the default. Nehru Caves small key. I forgot, since I didn't randomize the keys. I think that would normally... Actually, that might not... So normally there would be like a whole bunch of stuff you can get after this if you progress the story enough, but for the randomizer, they actually do not open up the area behind him. So instead, what you've got to do is... So instead, they put that chest there, which I believe is either a piece of heart or a special shield that we will probably be seeing later. Anyway, there's a gossip stone. Yeah, we already know that. And we need to go to Elden Volcano. Yeah, I believe we already got something there. Or maybe we didn't. Did we ever get anything in Elden? I don't remember, but... Ooh. We can enter the sand ship, I just realized, because we have the sea chart. I was not planning on visiting the Sand Sea yet, but, I mean, we certainly can. Oh, hello, Fi. No. Has a different song to it, even. Now you can do this. You would have had to do something similar to this in order to get to Lanayru Caves the other way. Just gonna claw shot my way across here. Oh, I can hear more cicadas. There's another gossip stone or not gossip stone, goddess cube you can obtain by taking this route where you like climb these things, and there's a hookshot target over there, but we don't need to do that. For now, we can save and might as well explore. Oh, whoops, no. I'm thinking we might as well explore this area while we're here, huh? It's a pretty interesting area, as you'll be seeing, where you come up here, and then there's that. Ooh. Hello there. And then suddenly there's a boat. And then we can't deactivate it. So this is permanently in the past. Talk to this guy. Shall we shut up? And let's go. Alright, let's go. So if you remember correctly, a while back we got the sea chart. It has since been replaced with Trial Gate, but don't worry, it still douses for the sea chart. So if you look around here, this is kind of an annoying part of it, but gotta keep dowsing, trying to find this boat that's invisible. Kind of really annoying, and usually I use save states. It just travels around this ocean. We can use this cannon. Oh, got it. Did you see it, Floyd? That's my ship. We must pursue and keep pounding it with the cannon. Uh-oh. It disappeared. Yeah, it's all the way over there now. Oh, there it is. Just gotta hit it 3 times, and then it'll slow. And then you can slowly approach it. And then we board it. This is one of the coolest dungeons in the game. Oh, it's not gonna show its name. The Sand Ship. It's cool because it's a pirate ship that's turned into a dungeon. I mean, how's that not cool? But there's not too much we can do here. Actually, I'm not sure if we can actually do anything here until we get Gust Bellows or the bow. So maybe there's no point in coming here yet. but we will be coming there eventually. And now that we've done that, I believe the sand ship will permanently stay in, right here on the map. It'll be there from now on, so we won't have to worry about that. Now, of course, we're not done here yet. There are still a couple more things we can get spread around here. First stop is going to be Skipper's Retreat. There are, I think, hang on, are there anything we can do here? Let me think. Yeah, I think there's, actually, according to my tracker, there's only one thing to do. Is it even worth climbing? There's only one thing I can do. I would probably honestly argue no. There's no point in really coming here. There's one thing we can do. That's not really quite. What are you waiting for? Hurry and get the sea chart from my old house. Or do you want to come back and see? I want to see. 9 years away. Normally this is where you'd actually get the sea chart, and then, or no, normally that would be where you think the sea chart is, and then there isn't actually a sea chart, and then you have to go to our next destination. Well, eventually, there's a few steps in between that, but that's where I'm going next. Our next step, our stop, is the Pirate Stronghold. There are 3 chests we can get down here in this mini dungeon. And it'll probably be the last thing I do in this episode. And look, there's a bunch of bats here. They're kind of annoying. They're electric bats. Don't let them become electric. Just the short of it. And now let's enter. I'm not sure what to talk about in this mini dungeon. This is part of the whole... you would actually get the sea chart from this dungeon. First you'd have to search a bit. Then you'd have to find a couple places. But there's actually something really cool in this dungeon that you'll be seeing. Hopefully we don't need gust bellows. Normally you'd have them up to this point. Oh, new enemies here. Ah, well. They also drop an exclusive treasure, the lizard tail. Uh-oh, he has fire. Ooh, that's not cool. Because we have a wooden shield right now. Uh-oh. Sorry, buddy. Takes 9 slashes from the sword. It appears. So let's see if we can get by here. Nice. Oh, we might actually need gust bellows in order to complete this dungeon now that I think about it. But anyway, here's the cool thing. There's this special orb thing that allows us to change the time on a whim, which is really cool. You also want to be careful because there are combat. Oh gosh, okay, so I can't even do the finishing blow. Is he dead yet? Not sure. Yes, he is. Why is that happening so much lately? Or it just stops locking on to him for some reason. But anyway, let's get the one chest we can get here. Oh. Whoa. These guys are super annoying. Especially when there's multiple in one room. And really especially if you just have the practice sword when taking on this dungeon. Okay, I think this is actually the only chest we can collect. Actually, No, maybe there's a second one. Hey, Red Ruby. I feel like it's been a while since I've been able to mark something off on the tracker. There we go. And now... go this way. Bit of a challenge here. 2 ancient flowers, wow. Where you gotta climb these things that spawn only in the past for some reason. Because sand took over this land. So what deity just really decided that they liked sand all of a sudden. Alright, so I think we need like right here. So that we can flip this switch. And that will allow us to bring the orb thingy through. Oh, we can actually grab all 3 chests here. Can't get the goddess cube that you get for completing the area, but again, not relevant. Fire Dragon Song. This is a part of the Song of the Hero. Song of the Hero, sadly. Also rather irrelevant. That's what that scrap is. There are 3 separate markers. Not that menu. This menu. There are 3 separate things for the different parts of the Song of the Hero, but I decided to just mark them as one general thing. Because there are 3 different parts that all form to create the Song of the Hero. But Song of the Hero just opens up another trial, so it is also irrelevant for this playthrough. Oh, I got hit by the... Oh gosh, this is going to be annoying. There, okay, got him. There's one of these annoying guys. Normally you'd have a lot more hearts than I have right now. Good, I can do this below. Please give me a heart. Oh, okay. You can also give me ornamental skull. I think it's funny how we can't actually complete this dungeon, but we can actually... We can't complete this dungeon, but we can actually get all the chests, so we can essentially complete it. Nope. Nice try. Ah, man. If you hit that switch, then that'll open that up. I know how it works. I don't like that fact about pressure switches. That they'll do that sometimes. I believe I left myself enough space to be able to get back to it. Alright, now let's try and avoid as many of these guys as we can. La la la. And there it is! That is the last chest of the pirate fortress. And is it anything useful? No sound effects, but yeah, I'd call that pretty useful. Alright, another heart container is the last item of the episode. Now here's the reason why we can't progress. Normally you need to defeat these 2 guys, but you can't without the Gust Bellows, so that's a wash. I'm gonna have to go all the way back around now. Funnily enough, you can't actually take it back, because the whole goal of this mini dungeon is to bring that thing back to the beginning, which you have to do by going all the way around. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, there. All the way around and back to the starting room that we're about to come back across here. Right here. That is where you're trying to get to. But we can't. In fact, we might have been just 1 room away from not being able to, from the looks of it. Yeah, we were 1 room away from not being able to do that. Oh well. Don't have the Gust Bellows though, so nothing can be done about it. And as I said, I think, whoa, gosh, a couple big ones. With that, as I said, that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we will be going back to the sky, sorry. Let's see, we have the claw shots. Okay, well first we're gonna turn in the party wheel and then attempt that minigame, and then after that, I'm going to probably go to Eldin, because the claw shots are a very useful item, let's just say that much, but they open up a couple things in Eldin specifically. Until next time, goodbye.